guys, welcome back to Rolling Over, where we discuss our last episode and all the things that we enjoyed, maybe didn't like, talk about the mechanics of the game, figure out where we went wrong, what we did right. Anybody have anything they want to bring up?
I can tell you what.
Yeah, I want to say first off, way to go, Casey. Great intro, and great. What were those cutscenes called?
Montages.
Cutscenes. Yeah.
Oh, those were
nice.
hot. Those were hot montages. Those were hot tages right there. Oh man,
Wow.
I really enjoyed those.
Also, great ass.
Yeah, great ass, Casey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, I mean, I like that kind of like exposition type thing. Like,
Yeah, it was good.
I know, like the montage generally is just like, this is what I do, and I kind of like quick little montage. You know, you don't have to go into depth of it, but
Yeah, it's
seeing
good.
that we ended on a montage, I was able to write up little cutscenes for each one. I think that'd be something we can do if we're able to end on a montage. So I think it gave me time to figure out what information I wanted to give you guys for like the investigations that you did, because you each had like 3 things you could get. Mike's character did something else where you got 1 clue, and it just allowed me to give you guys things to kind of push you where I needed you guys to go. In a sense.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I love being railroaded.
Bravo, sir, bravo.
If we're gonna talk about like what all kind of like got played out, I'll be honest, I was a little nervous with how kind of physical and almost violent like Thorn kind of got right away with those guys.
Greg, are you going through something tonight? Like,
You doing okay, Greg?
Who hurt you?
I was like, God,
Good.
Did you have
who
an
hurt
okay
you?
weekend?
I'm sorry. I was gonna ask if I went a little overboard. The thing is like she is driven by a wild demigod. She has a literal beast god within her, who is renowned for his ferocity and brute strength. And I think that being tied to a human who has to go by the book all the time has been leading up to it. Like the way I've been playing her was, by the book, sort of police detective, hard broiled, but not like overly aggressive. But as soon as I just felt like it was a really good time, and I've been planning to like unleash this beast within her from the beginning, like at the right moment. I didn't want her powers to be manifested like all of the time because they're so. The way that it's written out, like flavor wise, it seems like, and from like what I read about Enkidu, it seemed like it would be a bit overboard if she was like that all of the time. And so I wanted to portray her as being like kind of pent up a lot of the time. And as soon as those guys like tried to take her badge of office, like what makes, what gives her human power, or her human, her, her
logo,
human body logo power, I felt like that was a good time to be like, okay, it's no more. Gloves are off. These people are using their power against me, the god Enkidu. Like, absolutely not. Sorry if I went a little overboard.
No,
it was good. It was good.
What I should have done is given you the weakness tag of the uncouth brute, which we will do retroactively, but we'll do it right now. And so, whatever the outcome was, whatever, I'm not going to go back and look and see if you successed or not. Just give your wild. I'm going to give it an attention, so that way you start building up to power that thing up. I'll start next episode talking about how we're retconning that to give you that attention to it. But yeah, that's a great thing, because I mean, that is how the character is played, and the weakness should have been like, this ferocious beast is coming and pushing you to do more than you normally would. And so the weakness tag would come into play, giving you attention to your wild aspect.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. She was definitely an uncouth brute when she hopped over there and threatened to put that guy in the hospital to die of sepsis.
So one thing that wasn't really brought up, and I didn't really know how to bring it up, but those two guys, they are the
Donkeys?
fox and the cat from Pinocchio. That's their mythos.
Oh.
So it's a pair of no good con men who are collaborating with Honeylets. By setting a high
Mm.
price on repurchases of pawn possessions, they drive clients to seek loans from Honeylets. Honeylets then pays for the visit, trying to collect, and all that shit. But yeah, they have like, there's like incense inside the place that made people more trustworthy and shit. I just didn't know how to play into that.
Oh. Did you mention the incense when we walked in there?
I didn't mention any incense.
Oh.
But
Okay.
let's see what else it says in here. So I mean, this is all out of game anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's on their character sheet. Yeah, so they have it says smells fishy. It's a thing I can use when the second chance pawnbrokers Lila and Dwight start with suggestive atmosphere, and so like, you guys are more apt to listen to what they have to say, and then you can give the tags of trusting or distracted, and then you can get a tag of like remorseful because of me talking about their past, but like all that kind of shit. So they're just trying to swindle you guys into giving up your possessions.
Was that their own? Can I ask if that was their only end goal? There was to like swindle us out of
no, because then
those
if you're trying
things.
to buy it back, it'd be way too spendy. So then you would have to go to Honey Lips to get a fucking loan.
Yeah, it's the drive. It's a perpetual cycle of horribleness.
So that worked out perfect then for us two to go there, having like our cross and our badge being our possessions that you pointed out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That worked out good.
No, I think it worked. I think it worked out good. Like character development wise, it was really it was nice to have Job there to kind of hold Enkidu back a little bit before she did anything a little too crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I wasn't sure how to play that, being like the priest. But I'm not like a good priest. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen evil, so that I don't think that would phase me as much. Seeing like you use your powers and kind of show your dark side a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like, well, I've seen the dark, I've seen the evil. It doesn't phase me as much, so I kind of just, as my character, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go with it. You know what I mean? Rather than being the other flip side of the coin, being like, oh no, it's evil. Stop. Like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would it be really like
what is
evil or like just lawful good?
Yeah. It's.
But I mean, like I said, what is evil to those two brothers? They're just doing what they got to do to survive, and you guys are coming in and like threatening to shoot and shit. That's pretty evil to them.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. I'm wondering if there's predatory lending laws that I could hold against them.
Probably.
I'll have them their files ransacked while they're in the precinct.
We'll find out.
Writing up a statement.
What charges did you arrest them for?
I'm going to arrest them for what's it called? What did I call it?
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion, probably tax evasion, predatory lending.
There you go.
What's it called? Trying to
solicit.
Solicit a police officer. Trying to coerce a police officer. I'm gonna speak with. I'm gonna make sure no one speaks with them until I have words with them. I'm gonna speak with the captain. I want to find out if there's anybody at the precinct who have powers to see rifts to see if they can be the guards there to watch them in the room, like by themselves, the interrogation room. That way they might have more of an understanding of like, do not listen to it, like wear earplugs because these guys are rifts.
I feel like
if there are any police officers there that are like that, I don't know.
feel like Sheehan's not going to go with that.
I think that Sheehan will. I think that the bluff and bluster at the end was kind of a show. What did I get that right, Casey?
Yeah.
Like she wants to help, but she also has to maintain the guise
Yeah.
of not helping. And so I think she will be pissed, and I think that I will get yelled at. But I'm sure that it's not the first time Detective Enkidu has been yelled at before. So I'm sure she'll be fine.
Alrighty. Well, anything else you guys want to discuss? Anything you guys?
What are Talalik's powers?
Water and lightning.
Yeah. Storms,
So-
water.
Storms. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that splitting up worked perfect then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's hell yeah.
Yeah. That worked out pretty well. Yeah,
well,
Solid rolls, Mike. I was surprised. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is gonna be bad.
We'll see
Well, yeah.
what comes of it after this, but yeah.
Yeah, in theory, it's really good. We'll see what
say-
happens.
Situationally, yes, it's great.
But
Yeah.
he's
Splitting
not
the
going to get his
party.
lucky.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Listen, my shitty role there actually plays pretty good into my character being, because I'm a aloof, shitty teenager.
What did you say, Mike? I mean, Ben, I couldn't hear you.
I said my shitty role that got us into trouble in the aquarium kind of plays good into my character.
Yeah.
Too busy in your phone,
Aloof
didn't
teen
pay
who's
attention.
Like, the fucking light over here. Just go step
Let
on
me
the
go kick it.
I didn't hear very much. Are you guys actually in the water then?
Oh, yeah, totally in the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In the water with sharks and some weird lady.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
right?
Ooh, your
Lala
lightning.
can electrocute everybody.
It's a possibility.
Good thing I can warp the environment and turn it all into ice.
Let me out first. Because currently I am the water.
Yeah.
So let me out first.
He's just frozen now. No big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
Like popsicle.
The ladies will love it.
Yeah.
All right,
that
man.
was a good episode.
Well, that
Yeah, that's all I got.
should wrap up our rolling over discussions. Thanks again for tuning in, and if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Leave comments. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Tell us what we're doing right. Things that you guys like. Things that I mess up. So, I mean, the players aren't messing anything up. They're just playing.
Yeah. We're
So just
perfect.
let me know
great.
what I can do differently.
Perfect.
We really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our content. Thanks again.